Welcome back to Cthulhu Death May Die. We're playing Blasphemous Alchemy, the first episode of Season 1. We have Ahmed here and a little bit of fire. This is a laboratory. If we blow that one up, we're going to summon Cthulhu onto the board. Might be a bad idea, but you know what? I think we got to try to get there. Ahmed, for his very first of 3 actions, I think he's going to go down here and do a heal action, so let's check that out. Alright, Ahmed's going to do a heal action, 3 combination of anything. He'll heal 1 health and 2 stress. He's fully raring to go now. So let's go ahead and see if he can blow up the final lab. This may be a very bad idea, especially with a star spawn, a fire vampire, cultists everywhere, but you know what? This is the name of the game. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that. He's going to be attacking. Well, not attacking. He's going to be destroying lab equipment. He is past a threshold. He gets 1 bonus green die, 3 black dice, and we want to do 4 damage to this thing. And he has Arcane Mastery, which means every star symbol is a success. So, you know what? He's going to take 1 stress and re-roll 1 of the black dice. And, oh, this is perfect! And he'll spend 1 more stress of 2 to re-roll the green die. Come on, let's get in. Let's get it. Yes, unbelievable. That's 4 successes. He doesn't take any sanity loss. He blows up the final laboratory. The 4th one would be safe, collapse, heal all your stress. He doesn't have any. Okay, well, anyway, that's 4. And when we destroy our 4th and final laboratory, I do believe we summon Cthulhu onto the board. So let me just double check how that's going to work. Oh, I don't know if it happens at the end of the turn or it happens right now. Okay, it's resolve at the end of the turn. So we have now disrupted the ritual, but it's not end of turn yet. And Ahmed still has 2 actions remaining. Oh no, he did his first action to heal, his second action, well, he has 1 action remaining, and he might as well, should he move somewhere. If he moves, he's going to have a fire token, which is probably okay. Oh boy, I don't even know if he wants to move. Does he? Or does he just want to skip and just do another, I think he's just going to do another heal action. Yeah, we're just going to do 1 more heal action. So he healed, destroyed the final lab, and he's going to heal again. And by healing again, he can heal 3, whatever. He gets it with his special ability anyway, but that's basically the end of his 3 actions. Now it's time to draw a Mythos card. Ooh, yeah. And we know Cthulhu is coming. So a Mythos card that we draw is Fire Vampire. The nearest fire vampire moves 2 spaces towards you, then it places a fire token in its space. Well, that's not bad. We only have 1 on the board. It's heavily damaged. It's going to go 1, 2. So it moves right here, and it drops a fire token there. Not horrible, I don't think. And what else? Oh, God. Then you summon a fire vampire on the blue. No! So a fresh one pops in here. Oh boy, and it was heavily damaged, and now Borden, oh boy, Borden might be flirting with disaster. Oh dear. Alright, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that was the draw of the Mythos card. We finished that. So now it's investigate or fight. Well, he's in a space with no enemies, so he gets to investigate. So we're going to draw a discovery card and see what it is. Okay, he's drawing a discovery card, and it is, he finds clutter. Hard to find anything in this mess. You may take 1 stress to claim the beaker. Is that from the Muppets? Oh no, the beaker. Okay, beaker. You may discard this card to deal wounds to all labs and figures, either in your space, including you, or an adjacent space. Each target takes wounds equal to the number of fire tokens in their space. Right on! And you know what we're going to do with this? He's going to take a stress, which he has none at the moment, so he'll take 1 stress. He's going to grab the beaker, and then he's going to actually chuck the beaker into an adjacent space, which is this fire vampire, and deal number of wounds equal to the fire tokens in its space. Well, there's one fire token here. It only has one wound remaining. So he chucks the beaker in here and destroys the fire vampire. That's by getting rid of the beaker. Cool. Well, that's one less enemy on the board, which is probably a good thing because now we're into resolve, end of turn. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, and I should say, timing-wise, yes, you actually, when you hit your threshold, you do this first and then you level up. I didn't do that with Borden in the last episode, but it didn't matter because of the dice rolls. But just to let you know, timing-wise, I did that incorrectly. All right, so speaking of timing-wise now, you can do any end-of-turn effects in any order you want. I did read that in the rule book there, I can't remember which page. So any end-of-turn effects, and you get to choose as the character how you want to do it. So yes, I think one time I said we couldn't do the healing prayer before we rolled for fire tokens. You can. You actually, your first step is any end-of-turn effect. So let's go ahead and do Ahmed's end-of-turn effects. And for him, his end-of-turn effect is heal 2 of anything. So he'll just, of course, heal 1 stress. So he's fully ready to go for when, yeah, when Cthulhu pops out of the woodwork here momentarily. That's all the end-of-turn effects. And now we've disrupted the ritual. And so what that means is we are going right here. Check the Mythos discard. Was there 3? No, there wasn't. Check Elder One summoning. If a red space is reached or the ritual is disrupted, which it is, move the stage 1 card to the side and resolve the stage 2 reveal effects, summoning the Elder One. So we are able now to summon Cthulhu out onto the board. Oh joy. So we're going to take the stage 1 card, which is this one, which is still in effect for the rest of the game. All of these things will continue to happen. When Cthulhu advances, we do all of this. We're going to set this aside, and now we have stage 2. So he's got 12 health. He's rolling 2 green die, 2 black. Ooh. When revealed, summon Cthulhu into your space. Each enemy in a relay space moves 1 space towards you. Cool! Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. And by cool, I mean, oh my god! Here comes Cthulhu. We're going to use the red dice to track his health. So he just shows up because we messed with the ritual, and he's not a happy camper. He is a very upset boy. And he's big and mean and nasty. And I do believe it said every enemy in a relay space moves 1 toward you. So this cultist who's in a relay space will move here. And these guys are all in relay spaces. So the star vampire, the fire vampire, the star spawn, and the cultist all just leave Borden alone and move 1 space towards here. Let's continue reading the card. Alright, at the end of each turn. Now, okay, I think we do this. Put a relay token in Cthulhu's space. Do we do this now, or do we do it next time? That is a very good question. And again, timing-wise, I think we do this right now. So we have to put a relay token in Cthulhu's space. If there's already one there, put it in the nearest space. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, so we're going to take one of these tokens, and we're going to place it right here in this space. So there's 1 fire, a relay token, and Cthulhu. And that, I do believe, is the end of Ahmed's turn. So now we have Cthulhu on the board. We got to do 12 damage to him to take him out. Oh boy, we have so much clutter in here. This is bad, and it's up now for Borden to take her turn. Alright, looking at Borden, she's got 1 damage and fully stressed. And her ability to kill something all by itself to get back all of her stress, not exactly going to happen this time, is it? Oh lordy, she's just about to level up though, which is good for this one, her psychotic outbreak. I think the first thing she's going to do is 1 rest action. She's going to heal her 1 wound, and she's going to heal 2 stress. And then for her second action, she has a free move action, so she's just going to go ahead and do that, moving into the space with that mass of enemies. Alright, she's moving out of here into the space with all of these enemies. She just pops into the hallway and screams at the top of her lungs with her axe swinging, and away she goes. She's taking 1 fire token with her, which will probably come into effect at the end of the turn. She has 2 actions remaining. Her first of 2 actions remaining is to attack these. She's going to go ahead and attack the fire vampire. It has 4 health. She will be rolling 1 green die for the pistol, 1 for her level up on her psychopathic path, and 3 black. So she will be rolling 3 black and 2 green, and she will be attacking the fire vampire. So try and get everything in here. And let's go ahead, and she has a couple of rerolls she could do. Come on, lots of hits, lots of hits. And not bad. She gets 3 hits. 3 hits on the the fire spawn, and she gets 1 level up. And you know what? I think she's going to go ahead and take that. So we put 3 damage on the fire vampire, and she takes 1 sanity hit. Oh, do we want to do that though? No. You know what? We want to hold off. We do kind of want to hold off on that. Or not. No, she's just gonna go crazy. She's going crazy. Alright, so 3 hits on the fire vampire. We have to process 1 insanity hit. Oh yes, she's gone a little bit loony, and she hits another threshold. She's going to be rolling 2 bonus green dice now on all rolls. And yes, we must process her psychotic outbreak first. Move to the nearest space. Well, she's in a space with 4 enemies. And then she deals 2 damage to all figures except herself in her space. So let's go ahead and put 2 damage on every figure in her space, and then we're going to come back and level up. Oh, and we also... Oh no, that's probably not going to trigger. Alright, she goes a little bit crazy. She kills the fire vampire by giving it 2 more damage. It's outta here. She kills both cultists by going a little psychotic. They only have 2 health. That's 2 to each of them. And the star spawn takes a couple of damage from her going absolutely bonkers. She has 1 action remaining. And you know what? With her 1 action remaining, she's going to take on the star spawn. Why wouldn't she? Why would she not do that? So she's going to be rolling with her pistol. She gets a green die, 2 extra dice, green dice for her sanity track, and 3 black dice. So she's going to be rolling 3 green dice, 3 black dice. She's just going crazy. And we want a total of 5 damage, and she will now do 2 extra damage because he's the only enemy in their space. So we get 2 bonus damage right here. Let's see what she does with her axe. And with her axe, she did... Oh man, she only did 2 damage and 1 sanity. So that'll be a total of 4 damage. Not enough to kill the star vampire. She's going to spend 1 stress. 1 stress to re-roll. Let's re-roll. We're going to re-roll the black die because, yeah. Come on, another hit. Yes, she gets the hit she needs, which is awesome. So that's it. We have done 1, 2, 3. The 2 bonus for her savage ability, 5 damage. She actually takes out the star spawn. And by taking out the star spawn, let's go look at her board. Oh, did we not? Oh, we didn't level her up either. Ooh, we should have leveled her up before we did that attack. We're going to level her up, and then she still has to deal with 1 insanity. Oh, lots to keep track of. Okay, we should have leveled her up because we got we were at 1, 2, 3, 4 level ups. Oh, and she's gotten 1, 2, 3. So we're going to level her up. You know, we're going to go ahead and put here, you may deal 3 additional wounds, 5 total wounds to a single enemy, and that's what we're going to do for her. And yes, she has to process 1 craziness. And now, I do believe she gets all of her stress back because when you kill an enemy, you heal all your stress. So she took out the only one that was left, the star spawn, on that attack. Heals all of her stress. My goodness, she's getting insane though. So for end of turn effects, oh my god, we have now 150 end of turn effects. And I still don't know about that Cthulhu end of turn effect, whether that should have triggered on Ahmed's turn or not. Elder one end of turn effects reveal all. Oh no, it's 5. So timing wise, Cthulhu comes onto the board and then we do the Elder one end of turn effects. So yeah, boy, we're in trouble. So we're going to start though with a fire token because we do that one first. So she has to take a black die of fire token damage, and there's nobody in her space for her to use the Amulet of Nagal to pawn it off on. Nothing happens to her. Right on. Good stuff. Fully healed, fully stress-free, leveled up as much as we need her to be, and I do believe that's it. So now we have to process all of the end of turn effects. Oh God, for Cthulhu and the rest of the game. Alright, it looks like the only end of turn Cthulhu effect is put a relay token in Cthulhu's space. And if there's one there already, put it in the nearest adjacent space. So really all we're doing is we're putting a relay token right here. And when we return next time, we have Ahmed in the face of Cthulhu himself. And we pretty much, wow, Borden went kind of a little insane there and just cleared the board, which is nice. So thanks so much for watching along. For your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Cthulhu Death May Die. We're playing against Cthulhu, Blasphemous Alchemy. It's the first episode. We have to basically do 12 damage to Cthulhu 3 times, basically one after the other, to defeat him for good, before both of our characters go completely mad or end up dying. Oh, and now that Cthulhu's on the board, one of our characters can die, and the other one can still carry on to try and win the game. So thanks so much. I'll see you next time for the continuation. And yes, I completely forgot Borden's. We forgot phase 2 and 3. Draw an Mythos card and investigate or fight. Good God. Luckily, the only thing that happened at end of turn was not much, just placing a token. So let's hope this doesn't screw things up. We're going to pull a Mythos card for Borden, and it is a Baki. Oh, great. Each Baki moves directly into your space. There aren't any. Summon a Baki on the red gate. Okay, that's not bad. And that's only our second symbol, so Cthulhu won't advance, so they didn't mess that up. We do now have a Baki showing up on the red gate, which is right there in the basement. That's fine. And now she gets to do an investigate because she is in a space with no enemies. So she draws a discovery card. God, I can't believe it. Completely forgot him. So excited that she cleared the board of enemies. We skipped right to end of turn, but that's fine. Good boy. What? Who's a good boy? You may take 2 stress to claim the dog, if you do not claim the guilty conscience. So a dog comes out after she cleans the entire hallway of enemies out from under a table or something. Comes a dog. So we can take 2 stress to claim the dog. Absolutely going to do that. Rex, animal companion dog. Heal 1 stress at the end of each of your turns. Cool. So actually, she's going to take 2 stress and then heal 1 because of the dog. Let's go to her player board and do that. Well, all right. She's going to take 2 stress to gain the dog, and then at the end of her turn, she will heal a stress because of the dog. So there we go. That's where it sits. So thanks so much for watching along. Sorry I messed that up. Yes, we're supposed to do her actions, which she did, and then I skipped these 2 things and went right to resolve end of turn. So anyway, it all worked out well. Nothing got messed up. And there we sit. Thanks so much. See you next time. Continuation Cthulhu Death May Die. Blasphemous Alchemy with Ahmed and Borden, who's getting a little bit on the edge of going completely insane.